How my voice meditated. Queen Spirit 78 says, this is Instagram. This person, she claims, this person has been sending me threats of violence in my DMs all night, making threats post against me because of my God bless comment. That's not what it was. She wants me to go off on this girl BJ, and she keeps messaging me. She's typing, I got it on film now. It's so cool. She keeps harassing me. She's harassing me, and my Instagram was blocked earlier. I could not get into it. I tried to make a video, and then and then all of a sudden I was able to get back in. So I'm hoping usually my usually I can't log in I can't log in and I can't go back in for a whole day. But today I had with me like 5 minutes trying to deal with it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna go back. Then I went back again and see if I can like refresh it, and it said that I wouldn't be able to. It was suspended until the 14th, and I couldn't get into it. And then it ended up letting me get into it. So to me, it's whoever's working on the other side is also trolling me. I'm getting trolled by a lot of people. I feel it. And last night I got a spiritual person. So I'm not sure if this person is fake. Let's see. There's a little bit of comments when they like she liked one of my stories too. See, when it comes up, you can read a little bit of it, and she says, you are fake, not. So I'm not reading her. When I made a video about her, I explain it. I forgot what I was gonna say. She also put, you need help, stop trolling me. And she put, I don't know, why are you messaging me? First of all, why do you keep liking my shit? Just go away. Like, you got your answer and stuff. Okay, what? Stop, you need help, stop trolling me. And then I put, you keep messaging me. I'm only using what you keep posting. Stop trolling me and acting like I'm trolling you. This is my documentary. I have no time for fake BS. I'm real. Stop using people. So every time she is commenting on my thing or just messaging me, I'm just screenshotting it and posting it on my thing. There's no reason why. But I did go onto her page. To see what she was, and she was a light worker. So she claims she catches orbs. I did see a little bit of her page, and already it's fake. So she's followed by paper towels. That's so funny. 414. Oh, that's so funny because I just saw a train. It was on my thing. It said 414, and they were taking. I'm not familiar with train. I'm not familiar on the process of the trains, but that keeps popping up. So, anyways, I saw a train. It says 14 or 414, and they were taking off keys or flags, or I don't know what they were, but they were on a train, and it was a blue flag, and they were taking off something, and they were leaving. I was reading the comments on what it was about, and I didn't understand what those were. But anyways, 414 keeps popping up, and 414, my ancestors, my grandmother, my family that passed over on the other side, they will use those numbers to tell me pedophiles are ahead. Pedophiles are ahead. That's my uncle's birthday, and he is a pedophile. And that's right. So, and so I'll use. It was really weird how this was working. How I'm using technology in the spirit realm. I tuned into their frequency. Music was already there for me. So when I did the whole fucking, all right, let me go back online. Let me go back online and see. Because I was absent for a good chunk of time on social media because I was too busy being a parent. So when the pandemic hit, I actually took the time to be like, all right, let me go back. And I had some time. And then I happened to put on the Kardashians. And then that's when I kind of put the dots together on what's happening. So I'm trying to this stuff, Lima stuff, has been going on. That's why it's better if like to target the homeless people, because a lot of them, they're, when you're in desperate need, you're gonna try to take anything. A lot of homeless people are being experimented on, like guinea pigs, lab rats. These doctors have no idea what they're doing. They're putting pills in people's body that they don't even need. They have trauma. They need to express. They need to be heard. And if you keep silencing my voice like this, I'm only going to be bigger and louder on the other side. So thank you. There's no God and no Jesus, and I will die with a smile on my face because I know it's beautiful how I had a big shield with this God and Jesus. Like, no, these people cannot come and take away death from me and telling me that death is horrible. When Egyptians, they had no choice but to see it and explore. So around the world, there's powerful people who use their brains, and they're connecting with the higher source. So they're connecting to their selves to try to find truth. And when you are on the truth of path and being truthful, every time you go outside, every time you go to sleep, every time you lay down, every time you eat, you have a clear mind and clean hands. Of what's around you. Before and after you eat, you wash your hands. Make it a good habit. Make it a habit for you to have clean hands. shaking someone's hand, you want to make sure your hands are clean. You want to make sure you have a strong handshake. That's what the passed over people, dead ones, loved ones, family members, ancestors, they tell me. You shake someone's hand strongly, and you can also deny someone's handshake or request to give them to go in your bubble. And when you deny someone, you have to understand that it's going to hurt either way. Even if that person has a strong mindset, denying anybody, it's going to come back at you in a form. However you take that form, there's options. Because you know it hurts. But watching someone, like, you know it hurts a narcissist's ego. But how that narcissist reacts to that, you just know you have to put your guard up. Know that they have flying monkeys. Because those flying narcissist monkeys, they love a good crowd. And so that's what's happening right now. Because this screams Pete Snapper. Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, because a lot of these tarot readers, they are working for the government. They're working in medical field, and they shouldn't be working in the medical field. So that is, they have blood on their hands, and I wouldn't want to be them. So when you become some kind of a like, they're using Gypsy Rose. They're really using Gypsy Rose right now. And it's like, it gives me the Kobe Bryant feeling of, in school, everyone was jealous of him. So, and to be honest with you, I felt like Kobe Bryant, helicopter crash, I'm trying to investigate that myself, because it's like, no. Michael Jackson was murdered, or was he, like, he couldn't leave his kids. Why would he leave his kids for? Why would he end up putting his children in that type of harm, feeding them to Hollywood when he I couldn't wrap my head around that. Like, no, he wouldn't leave his kids. He wouldn't leave his babies. And then with Kobe and Vanessa, Kobe wouldn't leave his wife. Kobe would not leave his wife. And they bring a children involved. The government's really doing this. Is the government really doing this? You're murdering people for speaking out the truth. Well, then I hope Vanessa Bryant gets everything she asks for and more. Because my ancestors have been on my ass. Just watching her, how she reacts to situations. Because it's well known in the spiritual realm that Kobe and Vanessa, and I'm not a Kobe fan. I'm not a basketball fan. I'm not a basketball fan. But I know that the women basketball, when I was growing up, it was more popular than the boys. It was always the women's. And then when he had his daughters, like, growing up, like, I actually see that the men basketball, there was a lot of corruption. And then the scandal of him, it was all a setup. It was a setup to destroy their marriage, their unit. So the children need to know what Kobe Bryant and Vanessa Bryant had to go through in their marriage, and for them to as I have all respect for that. Um, um, I love you boys. Take care of Earth. Take care of the universe. And by when you take care of the universe, you take care of Earth. And um, Earth is beloved by a lot of realms and the universe. The universe will never let people destroy Earth. Earth is already dying. But yeah, raping Earth of the resources and killing her creations, there's consequences. So my offsprings, I'm just showing you and telling you and giving you stories on not to be an asshole, how to move forward with grace and truthfully dignity. Not everyone's gonna be on your side. Not everyone's gonna yeah. So people like the spiritual this stuff um is a lot of the reasons why I'm so tired too. And Mother Earth is giving me signs of earthquake, so I gotta get ready myself. I'm getting ready for war. I'm getting ready for like a shakeout. It's just capsule. It's just when you see children don't need to see shit like that. Children don't need to see that because what you're doing, you're creating an environment in their head thinking it's okay. It's okay. When no, it's not. My ancestors, they told me many years children and family should be together, and it's not. Don't vote. Don't. I mean, timing. It's funny because when I say don't vote, I'm already dead. This is trip. This is a trip. As a it's like talking to myself as I'm younger in certain parts of this experience, because I had time alone in middle school and elementary school, alone with myself, especially middle school, because it was loud, having a lot of people saying, a lot of friends or classmates. First of all, I just really wanted to know what friend of mine gave my birthday invitation to the principal, telling them that I had an orgy at my birthday party. That type of rumors, those rumors keep going on. So in high school I was a captain of song, and song it's a dance team. And cheer I was a different entity on that part. We had palms, they had flipping and whatever you call them. I'm saying flipping. I'm sure the names will come up on me. Anyways, so I'm like, oh, I wanted to be a cheerleader. I wanted to be like a cowboy cheerleader. So I even tried to join middle school, but at the same time, my grandmother, she passed away. So my mom didn't have the money or the funds at the time. She had enough for a plane ticket and for my sister's music thing. And then to me, if I really wanted it, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten it. But some of the girls that were on, that I would be trying out with, they were already on the squad. And it kind of made me nervous a little bit because they had years of training and I didn't. It And then I wasn't getting the routine, like the tryout thing. I tried it out and I just wasn't feeling it. But at home I kept trying. But I didn't fully finish the tryouts. So I thought, high school, there's always high school. Then softball. I wanted to do softball, and I did try out for softball, but the coach Pendergrass, she really pissed me off there. I was told to join, I wanted to do softball, but I did not like the girls on there. I did not like the girls, and I just didn't like the environment. Like I would see the teammates that I would have, and I really like, no, I love the sport too much. So I was personally asked 3 times by 3 different people to please try out for softball. So when I did, it was fucking hell. Miss Pendergrass was fucking a bitch. So I left during tryouts, during practice time. Like, we were supposed to throw the ball and then say like a animal name and the part of the animal and then throw the ball. And I'm like, I can't fucking, what the fuck is this? I want to fucking play. I want to fucking practice. I don't want to fucking, like, pig, bacon, like, stuff like that. I was like, oh, I just want to, what the fuck? It was tryouts were like that, and she would make up something like on the spot. Okay, do this, do that, go throw. Am I over here? What are you doing? It's like, she wasn't a good coach. She was horrible, and she was also a field hockey coach and softball. I'm sorry, pick one, because she wasn't good at softball. But who was a softball coach? No one stood up. There was a guy, I think, too, there, but the guy was too busy having sex with classmates. So it just wasn't for me. I remember walking off, and that felt good. She just yelled at me. Are you stupid? What are you doing? We're over here. Where are you going? It's like, call me stupid one more time, bitch, and I'm gonna... That was her favorite word, stupid. Okay, stupid, come over here, stupid. And I hated that word. And then she ends up, my senior year, she has a grandkid. She brings a grandkid to the classroom and tells us about her grandson, how her grandson has autism. No, Down syndrome. And I'm like, oh, you're afraid of your grandson getting bullied and picked on. Well, didn't you know? Fucking bitch, man. She was, it was disgusting what she was doing. Her kids are so fucking brainwashed. And another Jessica is going to come up because Anthony Pendergrass married a Jessica. The military. What was I going to do? Oh, something just came out because I felt something right now. Whatever me rambling about, just open another portal. Matt Aguilar pops up, and if Matt Aguilar pops up, he's in the military. He was in a lot of things. For one thing, Matt Aguilar brings up Scientology, and Disneyland, and I'm not familiar if I never knew of Matt Aguilar doing Scientology. I just knew he was around people, friends, claiming that he was his friend, claiming that they're his friends and they're not. He was married to one of my friends, and then all of a sudden this Matt keeps coming up. This just the name Matt. And I remember Lauren Tapia, one time he got really pissed, trying to tell him shit like, Matt's telling me stuff, Matt's telling me about your personal shit, what are you doing to me? And Lauren Tapia got so mad he started speeding on Irvine Boulevard. Is it Irvine? Jamboree Boulevard. He starts speeding, and I'm like, pull over, like, what the fuck are you doing? And he pulls over, he pulls over to this like marsh area, and then Matt just instantly says, stay in the car, don't get out, stay in the car. And I'm like, why? So then Lauren Tapia goes, then why don't you be with Matt? If and I wasn't too fond of Matt Aguilar. I did not like him. I did not like him, as he was just not a good friend. But if he was murdered, there should be somebody stepping up, taking responsibility, because his children will have to know the truth. And for me, watching Michael Jackson children going through so much bullshit, I would never want he was married to one of my friend Cassandra's children. Like, there's ties there. I would never want to see his children suffer. But the fact that he married one of my friends, I thought was a good friend of mine. Children. She has kids. I saw the boy lost his father, and the mother just went straight to him and another guy. It was only a couple months of his passing. And I'm watching these children, literally watching them. I'm now babysitting them. I'm watching his kid, I'm watching his oldest son trying to process what happened, and I can't tell him much because it's really not my place. I think the fact that they were Mormons, it made me quiet. I asked for her help. I asked for her dad's help too. I asked for the Joneses' help. And when my brother married a Mormon, Potter. So that whole Native American thing just keeps coming up. My brother is no longer a Cormany. He took on his wife's last name. And my dad did that. Here I am trying to fight a Cormany name. Because that's what my dad did. My dad was a Cormany, and that's all he had to hold on to was his last name. But I feel like my dad made Cormany the last name. Other than that, he was Patino. So he said, if Cormany is not going to be a fit for you, just be a Patino. And then the Patino will help you. But I know names are powerful, names are meaningful, and last names, you change a last name, you're changing a part of yourself because you're now bringing on another. So the 144 or 444, it's everywhere. It's been everywhere. It's been programmed. It's in nature. It's in the universe. So the Bible is fucking trolling you, playing with you, and you got so when you lie about me or lying, like, even if you write it and you're posting up bullshit, so this spiritual 87 girl or 78, whoever she fucking is, what's her fucking name? She wants me to go off on the BJ girl because of Jesus comment, or God comment, because of God bless comment. No, that's what it was. Spirit Queen 78. You write stuff. You are slandering my name. You're putting it out, the hate and the negativity, and you're thinking of it. So you're like, yeah, it's like, fuck me, no, fuck you. And then as I'm saying that, I got the ancestors, like a whole wave, like a tsunami. Because I'm tired of this shit. I want my kids. And just me, like, I have a lot of kids telling me, I just feel a lot of support. It's a huge blessing. I love you boys, I truly do. And I just miss those conversations, me and you boys. These teachers, I do want jail life in prison for these teachers. They have blood on their hands. These schools are like jails. Can't breathe. I saw too much. I saw too many babies getting abused by their parents, and then they go to school and these teachers are horrible. These teachers were horrible to these kids, and they're not my kids. I will die for them. What I saw, everything's in my brain. So, put me to sleep, hypnose me, and I'll sing like a canary. But you do that, and I guarantee there's more hell to pay on the other side, because I'll give you names, details, and all that shit. So what will it be? People coming forward and actually, you know what, speaking out and speaking the truth? Or I will find you and it will come out ugly. The ancestors got you. With that said, you're gonna die. And how will you die? I don't know. But it doesn't look pretty. The key is pretty. You gotta be pretty. Pretty neat. Pretty special. But pretty ugly. You can die pretty ugly. I don't know how that would look. I don't. So I don't know if the Johnny Depp or Amber Heard case was fake or not. But Amber Heard, it's like that. She's really pretty. But if your brain is not pretty, is ugly, it will start to eventually it's so weird how that works. But that's like sirens, or sirens, they say it's like it's that curse. It's like that family curse. Because to me, I know pretty gets you, like, you can hurt, you wouldn't want to wish anyone bad or anything like that, because a lot of people who are really pretty do get hurt, and it destroys them, and you can tell. So a lot of these children who've been victim of rape and molesting by an adult, it shows when they get older, like on the outside, they're not taking care of themselves because they don't feel like they're worth it. So it's a whole cycle within, and it's just sad because it comes out. So with Amber Heard, there's trauma there. And it's been brought up before she was born. So a lot of these younger generations, they will have some kind of entity attached to them, knowing that they're going to see another person, they're going to cross path with that person. So it's a whole karma thingy. Hollywood. When, like Moon River, if you're crossing, I don't know, something like that. It's a small world. So cool. I love you boys. I just love having the conversations in my head with these they're talking about Disneyland, and I'm just listening. And my ears like popping. It's like there's a big buzz online. And this one's popping. This one's just ringing. No, my freaking ears. Okay. For you boys. This is for you. See it on the other side. Oh, yeah. Well, you said, I remember you said you're catching what I'm throwing, or you're throwing, or are you picking up what I'm throwing down, or something like that. So I've been using that because I like it how you said it, how my boy said it, how my Anthony said it. Yeah. All of that. I'm being told that my memory is going to be erased. Like a lot of it. I already see on the Facebook memory. Like, holy crap, I don't remember that. I have to think back. And when I think back like that, then I just start crying. That's all the shit that I've been through. So, okay. I'm almost done. It's almost done. I don't have to do this anymore. Now I have to go and prepare. For what? I don't know yet. Just something big. Love you boys. See you boys in a bit.